China is the second most populated nation and one of the largest countries in the world. The country is so diverse that it makes up a long list of interesting facts that go on and on. From its ancient old civilization to its breathtaking sights, unique culture, and traditions, you will learn all these fun facts about China here. Here are 30 fun facts about China that you probably didn't know. China is officially known as the People's Republic of China. As of September 2020, China is the most populated country in the world with over 1.4 billion people. This is based on Worldometer elaboration of the latest United Nations data. Mandarin is not the only language in China. There are others such as Yue, Wu, Minbei, Minnan, Shang, Gan, and Hakka. Some regions in China also have their own dialects. China is considered a coconut culture. Chinese people present a stony, formal exterior, but they are actually as warm and welcoming as other cultures. Close friendships and relationships in China are earned over time compared to Western countries. Family members living in one home is a reflection of Chinese success. Elders are highly revered in China. Younger generations are also expected to take care of their aging family members. They even have an elderly rights law. The majority of Chinese people remember wars fought at home. History is deeply embedded in their educational system that even their Gen Z population knows Chinese history very well. Fortune cookies did not originate in China, it was invented in San Francisco, and it is not a traditional Chinese custom. This is contrary to what many Westerners think. Put all of China's railway lines, it can loop around the Earth 2 times. Chinese New Year's celebration lasts for 15 days. It's the biggest holiday in China, which is usually celebrated in January or February. New Year in China is even more popular than Christmas. But here's an even interesting fact: many countries in the world celebrate Chinese New Year as well. In China, every year is named after one of the 12 Chinese zodiac animals: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. 2022 was the year of the tiger. The Bylong Elevator in Wulingyuan area of Zhangjiajie, China can carry visitors up to 300 meters high on a cliff's edge. This elevator is the world's heaviest and highest outdoor elevator. China is a multi-religious country. Because of its large population, many world religions have adhered there. However, most Chinese usually practice Taoism, Confucianism, and Buddhism. China, along with Italy, has the highest number of UNESCO sites in the world. Some of the most visited UNESCO sites in China include the Forbidden City in Beijing, the Great Wall of China, Summer Palace in Beijing, and the Temple of Heaven in Beijing, and the world-famous Terracotta Army. Speaking of UNESCO sites in China, the Forbidden City in Beijing has 9,000 rooms all in all. It is one of the largest and oldest imperial palaces in the world. Despite its huge size, China surprisingly only has one time zone. Everybody is using the official Beijing time. Every single panda living in the whole world belongs to China, except for 2. The only 2 pandas in the world that don't belong to China live in the Chapultepec Zoo in Mexico City, Mexico. The Mexican pandas are named Xin Xin and Xuan Xuan, but they don't belong to China. In every other country, all pandas are on loan from China. In China, all pandas can be found in Chengdu, Sichuan's capital city. Pandas eat all day long. They take about 10 to 16 hours a day eating. Despite belonging to the bear family, they do not hibernate. Chinese people are the biggest travel spenders in the world. They spend US $260 billion every year, twice the spending of American travelers. Ancient Chinese medicine already discovered blood 2,000 years before European scientist William Harvey announced it in 1628. Ice cream was discovered in China some 4,000 years ago. The Chinese people back then combined milk, rice mixture and snow to create the yummy dessert. Chinese people avoid using or mentioning the number 4 as it is associated with death. Nope, football, soccer, was not invented in Europe. The first recorded information about the sport was 2,200 years ago in China. Ancient Chinese people created the world's first soccer ball made of leather. The ball was filled with feathers and hair, and the sport was originally called Su Chu, which means kicking ball. China builds a new skyscraper every 5 days. There is no country in the world that is growing as fast as China. In a year, China builds at least 73 new skyscrapers. You will never eat the same food twice in China. Every region in the country has their own dishes, distinct flavors, and cuisine. In addition, Chinese food is served almost always fresh. Chopsticks were originally used for cooking and not eating. Ketchup is known to be an American condiment, however, its origins are anything but American. Ketchup comes from the Hokkien Chinese word, kaixia, the name of a sauce derived from fermented fish. Unlike brides across the world, Chinese brides wear red instead of white. Red is considered to be a lucky color in China. The terracotta army in Xi'an, China took 37 years to build. It consists of 8,000 clay soldiers built to guard an emperor's tomb. China is home to world-class universities. In the Times Higher Education World University Rankings released last Wednesday, 2nd of September, 7 Chinese universities was included in the top 200 universities in the world.